Sofi update here on the 11th. So of the three possibilities I gave in the last video, it looks to me like the diagonal C wave has already started. I think that we're well on our way now to making it up here to at least this gap fill at 1615. I showed in previous videos that bullish divergence started right here again. It started down here, and for that reason, I think this is likely. Let me get rid of all these. This is an A wave, in my opinion. So this is A right here, and then this is B right here, and we're just in a C wave here. So let me pull up the RSI here. It's a good tool to have here. So bullish divergence right here. We make a high right here, and then we make a, no, we didn't get any bearish divergence here, or did we? It kind of depends on if this made a new high or not. I think it made a new high, so there's no bearish divergence right here. But I do think that this is a B wave because you get bullish divergence right here, very bottom of this move. So on May 23rd, we started the move up. And so from here, I'm basically just using this the same way I do on the price. I'm looking for RSI to go all the way to the top of this range. So I think RSI can get up here in the 80s, maybe 85 to 90 at some point. So this is A, this is B, same as this, and we are in that C wave right now. As far as the chart goes, on smaller time frames, just go ahead and pull it up here. What makes the most sense from an Elliot Wave perspective is that this ended up being a diagonal here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 right here. And then right here is a wave 1. This is wave 2. And we are currently in the middle of finishing off wave 3. So you have the 1.61 fib here is at 1505, but the 1.61 fib of the first wave is at 1530. I think 1530 is a good spot for wave 3 to end. So this is likely going to go, this might already be wave 3. I'm not zooming in on smaller time frames, but wave 3, pull back for wave 4, probably too far, but whatever. Wave 4, and then get wave 5 up into that zone I've been talking about for a while. So I do think that we are going to get up to 16 bucks. If we take the length of this, so 1274 to 1432, so what is that, like $1.56? Is that right? 1432 and $1.57, whatever. And then this is 1358 all the way to 1530. That's going to be about the same, about $1.75, around that area. So if we pull back here to maybe the 0.23 fib, so let's say 1482 plus $1.75, that's going to take us to about 1650, and that's right in this zone right here. So yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for. I think we're in the middle of this move. Looking for that to happen over the next probably month or so. This might take a while. I'm not really sure how long it's going to take, but I guess if we look at the length of time it took for this entire move, it took about a month and a half. So this move's about 3 weeks into it. Probably going to take a few more weeks, maybe into OPEX, and I would expect us to hit up into this area around 1650, and then that should be the short-term top. If for some reason it extends, it's possible it could go all the way up here to 1786. If we look at the weekly standard deviation, though, you'll see that we're getting to the top of the range when we get up here to 16 bucks, and then this would be the very top of the range here at 17 to 18 bucks. So down here, we were at the bottom of the range. Now we're going to the top of the range. I would be expecting a pullback in this area. But short term, I think there's nothing that can hold this back. Unless the overall market were to fall real quick, I think we should be in that C wave here, more than likely. So that's my update for now for SoFi. Looks like it's in a good spot to head up here to 1650 short term and potentially up here. But I wouldn't get your hopes up about 17 to 18 bucks. I would say in here is a good spot that you can fully expect up here around 1650. All right, that's it. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe for more updates, and I'll catch you in the next video.